Hi, I'm Mikey.
And I'm Margot, and together we are The People Speak.
We're going to be looking into facilitation, part 1.
For us, conversation is a creative process and part of our artistic practice. Today we will share some tips and tricks which you will be able to use in any conversation or any format that involves participants and help you achieving the best possible outcomes.
Let's have a look at the role of the facilitator, or in our world, the Talkaoke host.
A good Talkaoke host will be a person who can build trust within the group, create a safe and relaxed atmosphere, and approve of everybody's opinion, leading to people conversing with each other and exchanging views. And should a controversy or a difference of opinions arise, they will be, as the Talkaoke host, best placed to resolve those conflicts and maybe even see the issue from a different perspective.
You can approach even the most serious or contentious issue with playfulness.
As a Talkaoke host, you should try and mirror people's body language, even try to use the words that they are using to illustrate the point or to develop some of the themes. You should also have a look around the table, even look at the screens if you are having participants joining you online. People having their cameras on will be a great help to you because you will soon see who is engaged, who is listening, who is bored, who is still holding back, and who is vehemently disagreeing with what is being said. As a Talkaoke host, you can then lean into some of these reactions and bring people's viewpoints to the whole table to be discussed.
The neutral host gains trust. Should an argument or conflict arise, you'll be much better positioned to mediate if you're not seen to be on one side or the other.
It has to be said that neutrality is very desirable in hosting, but it's almost impossible to achieve because we cannot help being who we are, the gender we are, age we are, our experiences, the books we read, where we come from, the music we listen to. All of these elements make us who we are, and we cannot help sometimes give our tacit approval to what people are saying. But we can always strive for being as neutral as possible. A neutral host is much better placed in moving conversation along, encouraging people to see the argument from different perspectives, and they're much better placed to make creative links between different subjects.
The neutral host has no agenda. As a host, you have a massive impact on the conversation, what themes and threads to follow. You'll need to ingratiate those people who are a little shy and to defend minority opinions. Talkaoke has no set agenda.
We can have a theme, or we can have some central subjects that people wish to talk about, but it is down to the participants to decide on the direction of the conversation. Often we move away from the main subject and go off on tangents, and it does make sense because it will help the participants coming back to the main subject from a different angle, and that can really move the conversation along.
You are both right. Your starting point is always, I agree with you.
As a Talkaoke host, you can try and get into the mind frame of a person who may represent the views that you personally disagree with. But as a host, your role is to concur with the participants and invite them to share their opinions. Sometimes, if we express our opinions too strongly, it may stifle others, so they don't speak.
Sometimes, by agreeing with two people that disagree with each other, it may actually encourage them to further work out their points of view and actually help minimize the social disapproval of people disagreeing with each other.
People disagreeing with each other can sometimes be an opportunity for a bit of humor and a bit of fun. Try to summarize what people are talking about in a headline and see what happens.
Finally, we're going to talk about listening. People often ask me, as a Talkaoke host, how I remember everybody's names. The way I do it is by listening. It sounds quite glib, but it's really important to be there in the moment and actually take in the words that people say, to be completely present and not thinking about other things. For example, am I hosting this conversation well? What about the people that have hired me to do this? Are they happy? All of these thoughts should be gone. And you should mostly focus on the person that's talking. Okay, that's it for now. We'll see you next time when we're back for Talkaoke Facilitation Skills Part 2. See you later.
Bye bye.